Customers of Anthem Blue Cross screaming about their health insurance increase now.
Yeah, the company says that soaring medical costs are one of the reasons for this hike. We're going to talk about this with John Phillips at KABC Radio 790. He is filling in for Peter Tilden today. Good morning. It's good to see you.
Hey, John.
Good morning.
All right, lots of debate over this topic. Anthem Blue Cross saying that the increase, which is going to be as much as 39% for some people, says that this is necessary. The Obama administration, no. A lot of other folks say not necessary. What say you?
Yeah, if you look at today's article in the LA Times, Anthem is just being beaten by everyone. You have Congress that's taking shots at them. At the state level, we have Jerry Brown. We have Steve Poizner, who's the insurance commissioner. In fact, I think that Anthem has been beaten so badly that it's going to start dating Chris Brown.
Yeah. But to their credit, I mean, they say, okay, their argument in this whole thing is that healthy people are leaving their plans, they're dropping them, and therefore they have less money available for the sick people. What do you say?
Yeah, but they have record profits right now. If you look at Anthem, I don't have the number. Actually, I do have the number in front of me. They made $2.7 billion this last year. So it's a company that's making money. So it's not like they're on their last legs.
Well, what's interesting, though, is they're saying that, yeah, we did make money, but compared to our competitors, we didn't make as much money.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's the excuse they'll give, and they'll say, look, America is an aging country. We're getting older. We're getting fatter. We're getting in worse shape. And I can attest to that. I just got off a cruise ship on vacation, and, you know, people are in bad shape. So they can say, yeah, we have to do this to stick around and to stay afloat. But it still doesn't look good when the country's pissed off at the healthcare companies making money hand over fist while everyone else is going out of business.
Absolutely.
Lawyers and insurance companies, they'll always be the biggest targets, won't they? All right, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
John Phillips, thank you. We'll see you next hour. We're going to have a different topic at that time. We appreciate you joining us.
Okay.
All right. Swiss authorities waiting on Los Angeles courts to decide whether or not director Roman Polanski has got to face further sentencing before they extradite him to the U.S.
Law enforcement and religious groups to reduce gang killings.
Anyone with the name of Sally is happy to see the Hollywood sign this morning.
Yeah, a preservationist group trying to save the landmark is having a little bit of trouble making its point this morning. We want to talk to John Phillips at KABC Radio 790. He is filling in for Peter Tilden today. Good morning.
Hey, John.
Good morning.
Yeah, so let's explain the whole Sally thing. Basically, if you look up at the Hollywood sign this morning, it says Sallywood. I think we've actually got a picture of it. Are we going to show folks? I think we do. Oh,
no.
Oh, it's fogged in.
Yeah, the weather's preventing us
we can't
from
see
seeing
it. All right, trust us.
Sollywood.
Yeah, because they've got the S up and they've got the A up. Basically, long story short, the group wants to cover this sign with the slogan, Save the Peak. They only got the S and the A up, though, yesterday. That's where the problem came in. But they apparently, you know, ran out of daylight. Now, we want to talk about this. The group is actually trying to raise, there you go, that's what it looks like right now, Sallywood. The group is actually trying to raise the question, should the land near the sign be preserved or should it go to developers? Talk a little bit about this, John.
Well, they want to save the Hollywood sign. They want to save the Hollywood Hills, but they're doing it and they're protesting by upsetting everyone in town by destroying our monument with advertising. You know, that would be putting advertising on the Hollywood sign to Los Angeles would be like if Trojan Condoms were to put an advertisement on the Washington Monument, or if Hooters were to do an advertisement on the San Onofre nuclear facility.
Ooh, that's kind of
it's. But John, bottom line, do you think that it should be sold to developers, or do you think that it should be saved? What do you think?
Well, it should be saved. We shouldn't develop around the area.
Why not?
But by doing this, well, because it is what our skyline, it is the marquee aspect of the city of Los Angeles. It is to us, again, with the
No, it's a mound of dirt with a sign on it.
No!
It's not even manicured. It's not even cared for. Why not develop?
So, wait,
and you know what? Maybe you can develop a new skyline.
No. So you would want to see the Hollywood sign disappear completely, Mark?
No, what I say is develop there and then build a new nice neon or something in the background. What? Yes, there's options. Neon?
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, wall-to-wall strip malls. How about that?
We're not Las Vegas.
You know, and it just got tagged, too. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, actually, I think we've got a picture of it. Yeah, Eric Spillman took a picture of it when he was down there the other day.
I think it was John Mayer trying to get his hood pass back.
Yeah. All right, yeah, just to fill folks in on this, Tom LaBonge and a few other city officials are actually, they've sort of given their stamp of approval to this thing. They've raised about $7 million. They've got to raise $12 million, which is what the developers who own the land around it up above want for that land. So the city owns it so that it doesn't get developed. We don't have mansions up above the Hollywood sign. The sign ain't going nowhere. It's just whether or not you look up there and you see McMansions, right?
But all they've done now, though, is they've made the city of Los Angeles upset at the environmentalists for draping an advertisement over the Hollywood sign.
I mean, but please, I don't think Los Angeles is upset, John. I haven't woke up this morning in a fit and a fever because there's Sallywood sign on it. You know, maybe some environmentalists get upset about anything. You know what? Environmentalists are upset right now because they're killing cockroaches at Phillips.
Yeah, no, after seeing the advertisements on Sallywood, the first thing I thought to myself is, wow, maybe I'm not so upset that the brakes don't work on the Priuses.
Yeah. Real quickly, though, do we know how long is this sign going to be able to be up? I mean, do they have a timeline here?
Well, if they leave Sallywood up for too long, I think Sally Struthers is going to have to get her own amusement park, and she's just going to lay down and let the kids jump on her belly.
Oh, no. John! Come on.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
Edgy, but always welcome. Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Thank you so much.
John Phillips.
Have a good weekend.
Mark. Neon.
Yeah, neon, you know.
You want us to look like Vegas.
Yeah, and I wanted to do the, you know, the dancing and then the lights and you know, just like, yeah.
Yeah, like the Bullwinkle Open.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're talking. Now you got taste. Hey, good morning, everybody.